Alright, I got a little experiment going on. This car smokes a lot, and it uses a ton of oil. And I just got the valve seals redone and the timing belt, and that was quite a bit of money. And now it still smokes lots when going downhill, like downshifting and stuff. And in BC here, in the middle of the mountains, it's like half the drive is downshifting. So it's like I've learned to drive to just hit the brakes and then like put the throttle back on, so it's not doesn't have to hold back, because that's when it starts smoking the most. So I think it's a stuck oil control ring. I think maybe the person before me who had it didn't really look at the manual, and maybe they just fired it up in the winter with the heat on and let it run for 10 minutes, 15 minutes like most people do, and maybe not the best oil in there. Maybe let it get pretty dirty or something like that. So yeah, maybe some rings are stuck. That's what I'm hoping. Couldn't be a broken ring, I don't think. This isn't a spot where too much water gets in. Couldn't be hydro locked at one point, you know what I mean? Run smooth when it's idling. It's pretty smooth. So I got some kerosene and ATF in there. So I'm just gonna use this. This is a little guide. Got her all mixed up there. Just came from the shop. It's all hot. I just came from getting the mail. I just pinned her to get her nice and warm. The old motor there. Frickin'. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that much in each cylinder. Shit's, be about that much in each cylinder, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna let it sit for not too long, because I don't want it to soak. Well, I want it to soak in, but I don't want it to all drain right into the motor. I'm gonna just turn it over, like let it sit for a few hours, and then with that much in each cylinder, and then shoot it out before I start it. Then put the plugs back in and send her all the way. So here we go. Got everything nice and clean, so. I'll give her a little bit more. And just let her sit. They get all nice and toasty. Because heat speeds stuff up, apparently, so. Last night I took it for a drive and did that trick where you put some water down the intake. Just took an old mustard bottle, took my intake off, and put her in there. Put her in there while it was revved way up. Not way, to 3 grand or whatever, maybe. And then gave it a good enough shot to where it bogged down. And I just put the big exhaust on it too, so it's free flowing now. It's not just all choked up. Can't even breathe. Couldn't even hear the car before. The kid who I bought it off of had about 10 holes drilled in the exhaust before the muffler, and that just wasn't cutting it. Now she just yells. Hopefully spits out a lot of carbon too. Won't even touch the catalytic converter. She'll just send right out the back. Big time. I looked up a couple videos on this. It says you're supposed to rock the car back and forth. It'll help to loosen up the bottom oil control ring, maybe. Yeah, I show you my plugs. They're all good. Last time I took them out before the valve stem seals, or just after the valve stem seals got done, they were black. People show their car on YouTube smoking and they say, oh yeah, she smokes tons. And then they show it and it's just like a little plume. Like not even a plume, just a little bit of blue haze. It's like, come on, man. Your car's great. It's doing amazing. You know, everybody says, oh yeah, it burns about a liter every 500 kilometers or 700 kilometers, one guy said, and he thought that was really bad. Well, mine, I don't know. I drive 200, 300, 400 kilometers and then I'm definitely adding a liter or maybe even more. So yeah, I don't know, but where I drive there's long hills, so they say you're supposed to rock it kind of in gear so it gives it a little more help to free up the rings. See if I can do her. No problem, I bet. She's light. Huh. My whole motor moves when I do that. Wonder if that's how it's supposed to be. Bet you it's not. I'm gonna set it up so you can see that. Cause that's not good. Let's you gotta see this. That's pretty rowdy. She missing a couple bolts, is all I'm saying. See if my phone will even stay there. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, she missing a few bolts. That's all I'm gonna say. Still all right. Was rolled probably and then repainted. Almost cry when I watch people's videos in the States. They say, oh yeah, I got a real beat up prelude. It's got one little nick or a couple nicks on it. It's like, buddy, come to Canada. Every car is just wrecked. This thing's not even freaking, it's 22 years old. So there you go. Son of a beach. Hopefully that'll help. I'll put it in the description if it worked or not. I'll keep rocking it. See what happens.